Winning the NXT title in Japan, somewhere so special for you in your career, somewhere so important to why you wrestle and how you wrestle. How incredible is this moment?
Yeah, that was one of the most full circle moments that I've had in my career, because not only was it in Japan, but it was in Ryogoku, which was sumo arena where we would wrestle with New Japan quite a lot. And I actually had my final match for New Japan in that arena, in the paint also, against Taguchi. And when I left that night, I figured, I may never return here ever again. And I think it was maybe almost a year to the day that I returned. And I was in the ring against Kevin Owens, who's someone who I didn't know very well going into NXT, apart from on the indie circuit, but we bonded over kind of the journey we were making, adapting to life in NXT, in WWE, in the USA, and to get to share the ring with him that night was very cool too. An even more special moment for me, and I don't know if you have it on the reel here, is that when I actually lost the title against Samoa Joe, and we done that on a house show, and that was something that was so rare. And I remember the sheer surprise and shock of the people in the front row that just couldn't believe what they had witnessed on a house show. That, after, I think it was 200 and something days of being champion, and, Joe pins, the champ on a house show in Lowell, not actually far from here, about an hour's drive from here. And it was, that was a special night. That for me is probably the coolest moment of my career, I think.
Really?
Yeah, just the sheer shock and then joy, of the fans, having Joe as champ, someone who'd had such a long career and, really paid his dues and had become such an integral part of NXT. And then for me, someone who I'd learned so much from, not only in NXT, but before that. And, we're obviously have a very close relationship as well. So that was one of my favorite nights of my career.